The Lexus LBX Morizo R offers a superb blend of comfort and performance. The Lexus screams character in a way the standard LBX could only dream of. Taking the best of Toyota's brilliant Yaris and combining it with a higher quality interior and more refined styling, it fills a gap that's begging to be filled. Lexus has an interesting relationship with performance cars. The F brand, which began with a legion of V8-powered rear-wheel drive sedans like the ISF and GSF, quickly spawned the LFA. It was one of the most ambitious and now revered supercars of the last decade. But the F brand has largely stagnated since then, and judging by the new LBX Morizo R, that trend looks set to continue. This B-segment SUV packs an impressive 296 horsepower and 285 pound-foot of torque, and 400 Newton-meters of torque, produced by the same excellent three-cylinder turbo engine found in the Toyota Yaris. This is achieved via Toyota's clever new 8-speed automatic transmission and a variable all-wheel drive system, a first for the LBX. To accommodate the rear differential and driveshafts, the car's standard torsion beam rear suspension has been removed entirely and replaced with the independent setup used in the GR Corolla. Thanks to the quick transmission and all-wheel drive, the performance figures are impressive: 0 to 62 miles per hour in 5.2 seconds. But the feeling of even more power is there, especially given the subtle gains in the soundtrack, the sharp gear shifts and the exhaust note from the rear pipes. The Morizo R is softer than the Yaris and the engine has a noticeably different tone and character, but would say it's just as engaging and even more natural than the Yaris's sometimes overly digitalized sound. When ready to drive, however, the Morizo lacks the sparkle you'd expect from the GR. Although it has 20 brake horsepower more than the hot 276 brake horsepower Yaris, the extra sound deadening and double glazing insulate you a little more effectively, so the LBX Morizo R doesn't completely forego typical Lexus refinement. For many, that'll be a solid plus, given the sometimes rowdy reputation of Toyota's Yaris. Push it into a corner and you'll feel the Morizo roll a little more, holding back the car's maximum grip levels, which also rely on the more road-focused Continental tires than the Yaris sticky set of Michelin's. But the upshot of that extra movement is a significantly better ride quality, underpinned by impressive suspension travel and overall refinement. If you want the hottest tool in the Toyota lineup, there's always the Yaris, while the LBX Morizo R instead finds a satisfying balance between performance and everyday usability. The automatic transmission further supports this view, as while it's not as sharp as the best dual-clutch gearboxes, it's still quick enough to shift up and responsive to the paddle shifters, and feels smooth and well-calibrated when driven fast. Factors like the high-quality interior, great seats borrowed from high-end models like the RC Coupe, and easy-to-use digital interfaces also make for an impressive overall package.